Good evening, Rutgers Weather Watcher Kyle Reiman here, bringing you your latest evening forecast. We have some weather to talk about so let's hop right into it with your headlines for tonight. We have some dangerously windy conditions in store for the whole day tomorrow. Gusts up to 50, 60 miles an hour at times, and I'll talk about that more in detail later on in the forecast. We also have a chance of snow for late Wednesday evening, and going even further into the 7-day forecast, we've got a messy weekend ahead. Now, looking at the radar right now, nothing for the past couple hours up until around 10 o'clock, where a system began to move into northern Jersey, bringing rain and snow showers for some parts of North Jersey. But as we zoom out, take a look at the system as a whole, it's a very complex system affecting parts of Pennsylvania and New York, bringing a lot of snow for those areas, but nothing here for the New Brunswick area. Very disappointed about that. But the risk with this system, though, is the wind we're going to see tomorrow. We have a high wind warning in effect for the majority of the Northeast and for the Great Lakes as well. And the Canadian Weather Agency has also declared a wind warning for some parts of Toronto and Halifax. So that entails that it's going to be high winds, so any loose articles are going to be easily blown around tomorrow. But for here in the New Brunswick area, what to expect from the high winds tomorrow, we could see winds up to 25 to 40 miles an hour with gusts up to 55 to 65 miles an hour. We could also see some possible power outages with those winds whipping power lines. And we can also see damage to trees and some possible property damage as well. But we'll see when we get into tomorrow. For tonight's lows for the Garden State, 20s and 30s for the entire Garden State, 28 up in Sussex Airport, 31 in nearby Somerville, and 34 down in Wildwood. And for the rest of the Northeast, as we go along the I-95 corridor, 31s and 32s for that area, and 21s for upstate New York as well. Now, taking a look at the future forecast, nothing in our area for the next couple of days, but this model in particular doesn't go out to Wednesday evening, where we could see some possible snow as well. For your overnight forecast tonight, as you're getting home from class, it's 35 degrees as your low, winds 20 to 25 miles an hour. You can see those winds beginning to pick up with a gust of 40 miles an hour at times. It's going to be rather windy, but it is going to be clear, so that's an upside to look at. For your morning commute tomorrow, 32 degrees with winds blowing 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 60 miles an hour. That is insane for this area. But it is going to be clear, so definitely enjoy that as well. But as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, Monday, tomorrow is going to be windy, high of 38, low of 23. So those winds are going to make it feel a lot colder than it is. Tuesday, it begins to clear out with partly cloudy conditions, 39 as your high. But Wednesday, we'd see a chance of snow late in the evening, but that begins to quickly dissipate as we go into Thursday, partly cloudy, 38 as your high. And going even further into the weekend, you can see Friday, we're going to be beginning to have a rain-snow shower mix. Going into Saturday, with the temperature going up to 52 on Saturday. And then Sunday begins to clear out with the temperature dropping down to the low 30s. That's all I have for you, Rutgers. You can tune into RUTV channel 23.1 every 15 minutes. Be sure to leave a like at our Facebook page at facebook.com/RU Weather Watcher. Tune into our Twitter at RUTVWW and use that hashtag RUWeatherRutgers. And for even more, go to our YouTube page at RUTV Weather Watcher. And a quick shout out to one of my biggest fans, my grandmother. Love you so much. Other than that, I'm Weather Watcher Kyle Reiman. Stay safe out there tomorrow, Rutgers.